Hi friends, this is Pastor Lucas Pin, and this is our snack for the journey. And the snack for the journey for this week, we are in the Amos, the prophet. And we saw in our first lesson that we had, the first snack, that he was not a prophet. He was from the kingdom of the south. God called him to go to the kingdom of the north. He was rejected there, but he was faithful. And today we're going to see a very interesting verse that gives us the background of the context of the whole situation. That's chapter 2, verse 11 and 12. It says this: I also raised up prophets from among your sons and Nazarites from among your young men. Is this not true, people of Israel, declares the Lord? But you made the Nazarites drink wine and commanded the prophets not to prophesy. That was the reason why God brought Amos from the south to prophesy, because the people, God said, look, I raised prophets among your children, among your sons. And Nazarite was a people that were holy, dedicated, full commitment to the Lord. They were not, Samson, Samuels, they were not supposed to drink wine. They're not supposed to touch dead people. They're not supposed to cut their hair. And they were people would look at them and say, okay, that guy is a Nazarite, though. You don't mess it up with him. And God said, I call people from your sons, from the youth. And what did you do? You made them drink wine, and you told the prophets, do not prophesy. That is a sad thing. That is a condemnation from God to the people of Israel, saying, look, I raise kids for you to be good, and you mess it up them. I called prophets among your children, and you told them, do not prophesy. I raised dedicated kids among yourselves, and you made drink wine and broke the covenant. And sometimes I look to the church today, and it seems that we are doing this to our kids. Parents sometimes are doing this to their children and grandchildren. God has a plan for them. God has something for them that they grow and say, oh, I don't want them to be fanatic. I don't want them to go church, all that kind of thing. Oh, there's only Bible. No, I don't want this kind of thing. And we tell them, let's drink, have fun. You don't need to pray too much. And one of these days God will send the Amos to us and say, I did that, didn't I? You had the opportunity to have your kids, your children to prophesy, to be involved in the work of God, to have a dedicated life, and you mess it up with them, and you stop them. And that was the accusation here. They were supposed to have their own prophets, and they didn't have any. And God had to send Amos to them from another country, from another kingdom, a foreigner, to tell them that. So we need to be careful. We need to be careful with our children. We need to be careful with our grandchildren. We need to be careful with our Sunday school classes. We need to be careful with our camps, retreats, conventions. Whatever. We need to create an environment that our kids can learn from God, dedicate their lives to God, and serve God faithfully. So we will not hear this kind of accusation from God. I hope you are doing that. I hope you will continue to do that. Or I hope you are going to start doing that. And this is your snack for the journey. God bless you.